Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 30th and 31st, Wednesday and Thursday for my Virgos. Hello, my Virgos. How are ya? Hope you're having a great week. Well, Wednesday and Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused the deck with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? Okay. The 31st is Halloween. It's also a time that is believed to be that the veil between the supernatural and the natural worlds are the thinnest. So you could be picking up some strange vibrations. Be aware of that. Also, and I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks, the 31st does start Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury retrograde is not as scary as many people make it out to be. In fact, I look at it as a time when the universe rights a lot of wrongs. This is also a time, though, too, and I talked about this in the end half of my October readings, that this is a time where destiny is being fulfilled, okay? It's like where you are coming, not you, well, you or people are being brought to a point that they need to start living out what they're destined to be, or why they were brought to this world. Okay, so it's about destiny also. I do believe, though, that you shouldn't buy electronics when you're in Mercury retrograde. Sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry if you sell electronics or phones. Now, 3 cards face down. The first card is reversed. It means pay attention to me. And also remember, I'm an intuitive channeler, so things pop in and they just pop out. Okay, first card is the Page of Raphael. Okay. Wednesday and Thursday could be you stepping back out of how you normally handle things. You're an earth energy. You are very much, solid energy, and it's kind of this, it's kind of like I need to feel it, see it to, believe it type of energy. You're also somebody that's very, very intuitive too, or spiritual, but you are also somebody that needs that needs it to be shown to you. It's like, show me. I need to see it. I need to touch it. You need to show me it for it to be factual. Well, this is kind of that time. This Wednesday, Thursday is kind of that time where you're going to be more affected by, maybe it's going to be that veil that's so thin, that supernatural and natural veil, but you're going to be more affected by the energies around you as opposed to that real concrete, solid energy. Okay? Hope that makes sense. So, Page of Raphael. Raphael in this deck is water energy. We are in Scorpio. It's also Pisces and Cancer, fluid and emotional. So so be prepared. You could feel a little emotional. That you could be, maybe you're going to hear something that makes you feel deeper than, deeper than you really want to show. Okay? Okay. So, gentle, loving, dreaming, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationship or social invitation, greater intuitive insights. So again, it's this, maybe because of being so close and this thinner veil, but it's like you may not necessarily enjoy how connected you are to that other world. You may not, I feel like you're going to be a little bit more sensitive to just events that are happening around you too. So, but the nice thing is, if you know it, you don't have to, so many times if you don't really know it, you think, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? No. But if you know that the energies around you are just a little bit more sensitive, that you're picking that up a little bit more, you can actually get through it easier. I hope that makes sense to you. Next card is the 6 of Raphael. Blah, blah, blah. Now, this is, again, that same type of energy, but this is, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So remember what I talked about with Mercury retrograde. It's like revisiting. It's, people can come back into your life, or maybe you need to revisit some of that time too. Again, there's these 2 days are going to be more sensitively aware to the energies around you than you perhaps feel comfortable with. Okay? So maybe you're going to think back to, something that your mom did or your dad did, or maybe you're going to think back to something from your childhood. Maybe it'll be an epiphany. Maybe it'll be like, oh my gosh, now I can understand why I do something like this. Many times over, people, women, I'm a woman, I can speak for this as a woman, but I'm sure men do this too. But a woman can start looking in the mirror and going, oh my goodness, I'm looking like my mother. And unfortunately, we don't remember our mothers being, a young woman, or our fathers being young men. We remember them however many years older than they are, okay? So this is going to be more of that sensitive type of energy around you. So it's not necessarily a good time for you to get into some sort of a work dispute per se, because you might be like, they didn't like it. And, you might just say, well, I can't do this. But it is something, again, it's going to be a more sensitive energy around you. Excuse me, I still have my cold. Excuse me. So, but then we come back to Queen of Ariel. Ariel is your energy, okay? It is earth energy. It is solid energy. It is money energy. It is also Capricorn and Taurus energy. And the Queen of Ariel wants things nice around them, okay? So maybe it's people, excuse me, maybe it's the people around you that are all these, very sensitive, these sensitive souls. Maybe they're the ones around you, or maybe, again, I feel this very sensitive energy around you. It could be people. But you yourself, that you are going to want to make things all nice and make it so that so people aren't hurt. People aren't upset. You're going to be like doing okay, let's make everything nice around us. Okay. You're going to be spreading that type of energy. You're going to be, so in some ways you can actually counter a lot of this sensitive with your own energy. I'm going to kind of caution you against that though, because many times over when you're giving that energy out, you then end up being depleted. Okay. I know that for my own sake. Okay. So you really need to be very careful about the type of energy you blanket over them or over this. Now, if you are giving this self-care and this, okay, I'm going to make things right to yourself, go for that. So I hope this is kind of a little bit different for you, but it is something that I do feel you need to do it for yourself. You need to do the self-care for yourself. You need to care for yourself during these next 2 days. Okay? Okay. So the Queen of Ariel is mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So again, when you're feeling kind of this sensitivity, you do something to help you. You do something to make yourself feel better. You do something to nurture yourself, okay? Because this energy is going to be kind of a strange one. And you might kind of buy into it a little bit. But that's okay. We all cycle through, and everything that we go through, it does teach us something new. But please take care of yourself during this Wednesday and Thursday. Okay? Okay. My Virgos, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, my Virgos, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.